Hello, people. So this morning, the question is, when do you walk away? If you are persistent and committed and are focused and you are putting in the work, be it in a job, building a new business or a side hustle, I hate the word hustle, by the way, but a side business, or in a relationship, and you're just getting the same response. Nothing's really changing. Everything is just flatlined, or you're actually, seeing that you're actually getting a negative response. Well, at what point do you walk away? Or do you walk away? Do you look at what you're doing and think, well, am I doing the same things that are getting me the same response? Do I need to pivot? Do I need to change tactics? Do I need to change the way I'm conducting myself? Or do I need to change the language I'm using or the behavior? So sometimes it isn't just about walking away. Sometimes it's like you're not getting a positive response because you're doing the same thing and getting the same response, or it's actually starting to decline. So sometimes before you walk away, you got to look at the possibility of change, like changing what you're doing, pivoting, changing your behavior, changing your communication, changing your responses to things. And then after you've tried all those things, if you're still not getting a positive response, you don't see things growing, you don't see behavior changing in the people, the relationships that you have that you're invested in, but you feel like you're taken for granted, or you're just, it's just not working for whatever reason, then at that point, I think you can consider, well, maybe it's time to walk away from the business idea, walk away from the relationship, walk away from, the friendships or whatever that are not serving you anymore. But first, explore pivoting, explore changing what you're doing and how you're doing it. Sometimes it requires you to learn something new and then apply that and see if that works. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. It isn't always the right thing to just stop and then walk away. Sometimes in these times is where you learn your biggest lessons, and that's where you'll improve things. Your business that you're trying to build starts to take off. The relationship that you're in starts to blossom or is reignited, etc. But only if you pivot, only if you make change, only if you're not doing the same things day in, day out. Anyway, I hope that makes some sense. I hope it's of value. And as always, see you on the next one.